Hey everyone, Tony George, DocSports.com, free play update, and a little bit of a heads up here. We got a couple of top picks today over at the website. Yes, new rock and roll guitar, Gibson Epiphone, Studio Series, ceramic pickups by Seymour Duncan. Jacked it up a little bit, ready to rock and roll with the Sunburst. Classic rock guitar added to the collection yesterday, so thought I'd show it off and admire it myself. But nonetheless, let's get to what's business at hand here today. Free play won yesterday by 1 point. A lot of interaction there. Thanks a lot. I didn't have all the comments posted, but asked you to jump on board there and give us your thoughts. Today, quickly, in the NBA, we have a 7-unit top play. We had one on Saturday. We banked it. We cashed last night. This is a complete mismatch, and the line is off 6 to 8 points. That's the hype. Also, in college basketball, 5-unit best bet on a triple header today. The 5-unit best bet is in the George Mason and St. Louis game, A-10 action, crucial game. We have a very detailed write-up, I don't know, 1,000-word write-up. 800-word, whatever. I didn't count it, but long write-up. My small conference guru put this together. So let's go. We also have Mo Valley, a Big East action on there, 2 sides and a total. In the NHL, the day before the All-Star break, we have a 4-unit best bet and a very weak line. In the NHL, Doc Sports, free $60. Links in the description below. If you've never been a member, we'll park $60 in your account. Go get yourself some winners today. That's simple. Let's get to this Denver on the road at Utah, and I'm going to pull this up kind of like I did last night. Just a bunch of us sitting here, having a cup of coffee, taking a piss over a fence post, talking about a game with my peeps. Come on. All right, Denver at Utah, catching 3. Wow, really? I'll tell you what right now. You know, usually I would fade a team like Denver in this spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th game on a road trip that started back on January 25th. And they've won all but one game, and they're coming off a loss against Minnesota last night. And they travel. Now, usually when a team in the NBA is on the end of a long road trip and they're traveling and this, that, and the other, playing in the altitude, I always fade them. However, Denver is an altitude team. They're used to playing in the altitude, and they're the better team. Now, the thing about Utah is in this ball game, guys, Gobert and Mitchell are out. That is 50, 60% of their offense. And now Whiteside might be out tonight with a lower back strain. By the way, since they beat Denver 125 to 102 on January 16th, they've lost every game they played except one. And that was against Detroit. Now, Gonzaga would give Detroit a game. That being said, you take a look at the scoring. Without Gobert in there and Mitchell, they're averaging, I wrote this down, 102 points a game their last 5. Denver, 120. And while Denver's not playing the world's greatest defense, Utah's not going to be able to exploit it. You've got a team here catching 3, and Jokic is going to absolutely destroy them in the paint with no presence in there for them. He's going to have 40 points tonight. I don't know what the player prop is on Jokic. It's got to be in the 30s somewhere. If it's low 30s, 32, 33, I'd probably take the over. He's going to have his way in there. And Denver's a hotter team. And they're catching 3. I'm going to take them. I'm going to take them plus a 3 here to get over on Utah tonight, even though Utah's at home. They're just in bad shape. And they both lost to Minnesota. Now, Denver played Minnesota last night and lost. Let me pull up the comparable score, recent form. Okay, so Denver last night played Minnesota. They lost 130 to 115. Wow, they gave up a lot of points. Denver shot 32% from three-point range, 14 out of 44. Wow. They shot 43% from the floor. Minnesota shot 49 and 42 respectively. Just giving up too many points. But again, at the end of the day, Utah can't exploit that without their two best players on the floor. That's the difference in this ballgame. And by the way, although they lost to Minnesota by 15, let me go back here. Like I said, I'm just running these charts with you. Utah played Minnesota and got beat by 20 2 days ago. So, although they're home and more rested, and you're catching Denver at the end of a long road trip, playing in altitude, which kind of negates the altitude angle with Denver well-conditioned to play in mile-high conditions, because that's where they play. I just think it's too much for Utah to overcome tonight. I think Denver, especially the way they've been playing, off a loss, they'll be ready. Give me the Nuggets.